Could be another worst apartment in PG. Now, based on everyone's comments on our Heather Hills apartment video, many of our followers mentioned Carriage Hill apartments in
Mm.
Suitland and that they needed to be called out. So here we go, because they have
Call them out.
horrible living conditions, from brown running water to security guards sleeping with the residents.
That's some
Come
nasty
on,
shit.
Huh.
That's some
man.
nasty work.
Are you for serious? Are
Taking
you for
showers and
serious?
shit.
Now
Dookie.
y'all seen these security dudes. They be like not that old, and they got nothing going on, and they're not securing nothing, but they're looking at every little hot
Smoking
pants,
cigarettes. Yeah.
leggings,
Hey,
and
hey,
tight
hey.
jeans that walks by
You need your
and
plumbing
trying to
fixed.
holler. You
They
know, you
letting
on
that
Instagram,
plumbing.
you on
They
Instagram. That's what
they
they
getting them
on.
pipes clean. They open them.
Meanwhile,
They
all of the
spraying them.
service requests that are being put in are just falling by the wayside.
Yes, indeed.
People on social media have commented Carriage Hill should be at the top of the list of the worst apartments in PG. Yep, it's mold in the vents and hella mice. The fact that this is just something that rolls off of people's tongue, and we're expected to live like this. Someone else said, "This is the worst apartment to live in by far. The office staff is very rude, except for two females." I like the fact they didn't throw everybody under the
Everybody
bus.
on. Yeah.
And them two females know who they talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the security guards take advantage of their title and sleep with residents. Since I've only been here since November. We in November. Let me show my experiences. Brown water and all that, they need to be shut down immediately. And I believe that we just showed the brown water photo
Mm-hmm.
and the water damage. Mr. Kool, how do you
Yes.
what you got? Have you do you know of Carriage Hill? Have you ever heard of
I
it?
I
I
haven't drove
don't.
past it.
I don't. I probably have in my years, but never paid attention to it. I know I had seen it, but I haven't been in it
Be
inside.
be more. What about you?
Hell no. But to
I've
live like this right here,
look at
No, no,
that.
no.
That's
is
in
that
somebody's
carpet?
hallway.
Yeah, I'm out of there.
That's
I'm
the
out of there.
utility closet.
I'm out of there.
So instead of taking care of this, you sleeping with the tenants.
Hey,
Instead of
he's
doing
security. He
that,
can't clean the
you trying to
pipes.
get some. Instead of
He's
instead of
securing the
instead
building.
of cleaning the pipes, you trying to lay pipe.
He laying
It's
That's
it.
the
They like,
problem.
disrespectful.
That's
It's
the
come on to
problem.
C3.
disrespectful. It's
Come on to
disrespectful.
apartment C3. She opened that door. He knocked.
Oh my gosh. And I know the type.
Security.
I know as soon as they said that the security be trying to sleep, I already know the type. I already know the
She
type.
probably played R.
They got
Kelly.
It's
Let
the
dreads.
me
same
see
way.
your
You know what? Is
pipe.
the security, like wax security in them apartment buildings is very similar to some of them supervisors in the metro train station. You know the
Mm.
ones.
Hmm.
They just be
What's
very
up with you,
much like
girl?
not engaged, not serious.
Let me
Because
see
you know
what's
there's
over
some
there.
supervisors in them train stations. They are serious about their job. They got a
What's up with it?
stern face. They're not giving you change. They're not giving you no free swipes.
If he
They're
knock on
not
the
letting
door,
you
they ain't
through.
gonna do nothing.
No, no,
You
no.
getting arrested.
They're gonna make you use the button to speak. But then you got the ones that's quick to open the door. They want to lean all over you, and they like posing. And how can I help you? How
Dude,
can I help you?
wait,
What seems to
what's
be the
good,
problem? You
girl?
know what I'm
You need
saying?
some help. You need
That's
some
the
help
type
with
of
your shit,
security
girl.
that they got over there. And let
You
me
need
tell
some
you
free
something.
fare.
Okay, these slumlords, something needs to be done about these slumlords, because it's not okay to just let maintenance fall by the wayside. And then basically we're in a time now where it's like, try me. What you gonna do about it? Do something. It's not, oh,
Right,
let me do the right thing. Let me do what I'm contractually obligated to do. Let me do what the is appropriate and professional. No,
right.
I'm gonna do what I want to do. Try me. Stop
I
me.
don't
Man,
know. I don't know if this is like if it'll work or not, but I did some research and I found out a number you can call if you're having a problem at your apartment complex.
Mm-hmm.
It's called PGC 311 if you are
Mm.
inside of the county, or 301-883-4748 if you ain't familiar with that and shit. You got shit crawling all over your wall and shit and grasshoppers coming out your sink. Call that.
Grasshoppers. Okay,
Get that
grasshoppers.
in and
So
tell
you're
them
saying
I
in
sent you.
PGC dial
Yeah.
311?
So call PGC 311 or
That's six
three
digits.
Yeah, I don't know. I just read the what I
I
googled.
think it's just 311.
311. Yeah,
I
call
think it's
311
311.
if
That's the
if what
non-emergency
yeah,
line.
if you're in
Yeah.
the county, call 311, and then
Hmm.
if you don't feel comfortable with that because you think you're gonna slip and hit that 9, go ahead and call 301-883-4748 and tell them I told you that too. They
But
said Cool told me to say.
tell them Cool sent you. Cool sent me.
Tell them Cool
They be like,
sent you.
"Who?
I got
Cool.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Did you say who?
It's mice on the
Mister,
wall.
Mister,
but
Mr. Cool.
Mister
The guy
Cool.
from YouTube and
What he
shit.
say? He
The
told
guy
you to
from
call me,
YouTube.
cause what? Your
hey,
Fix
yeah.
my
your
shit. My
your
unit
your
broke.
your basement is
My
flooded.
refrigerator walking.
If something happened in 2022, 2023, that's not enough time for 2024 to roll around and things to be completely different. So the way I see it, these reviews are still most relevant. Okay, so we
Yeah, it count.
have the shoe plug, and he does not recommend Carriage Hill Apartments. He says the worst experience ever. First of all, the staff is rude in the service center and the rental office. Apartments are mice infested. Also, when you report an issue, maintenance doesn't come to fix it. Rent is high as hell for
Dang.
low income treatment.
Mm, you get what you pay for.
And we get it both from the service center and the rental office. The maintenance emergency hotline is rude and they don't even come.
What you want?
Current, he said currently,
What happened by?
As of July 22nd, I haven't had hot water working in my shower because simple faucet came off, and they swear up and down somebody's gonna come and repair it.
Oh,
Can you imagine?
I thought you about to say they the office blamed the person.
He said, "I don't recommend living here at all. I repeat, don't live here at all." And you know the thing
Dang.
is, what I will say though, for a lot of residents who are posting these things and we're saying why are they still there? Remember, you sign a lease. So
Gotta
even
be there.
if there's a reason for you to leave contractually, things go in order. So immediately once you leave and you break, that money is still due and it's
Mm-hmm.
still on your credit or whatever.
Still on
So
your
then if you
credit.
go somewhere else and they have like a landlord rental, they have like a rental credit. It's separate from your regular credit. So when you go to try to get a place somewhere else,
Oh, I
the
didn't know
place that
that.
you just left, yeah, I looked up my rental report. I remember because, like I told you, I used to stay in Warman Court, and we'll get to that another. Maybe that's another story for another time. Maybe not this time, but you have a rental history, a rental credit report. So when you leave, if you've been evicted, if you didn't pay your rent, now the only thing is they don't delineate the difference between why you got evicted. But if you leave early and you have a balance left, security part, all that kind of stuff, that's there for the next person to see. So I can't understand why people will stay because most people are living check to check. Most people can afford to do what they're doing right now. They can't afford to double it. You know
Uh,
what I'm saying?
I think there should
Uh,
be education. I think there should be education on
on
apartment
like your
rental.
your laws
Cause,
and your
yeah,
rights
cause
and stuff.
you had back in the day you had youngins like my brother went in. I want to say he was like 18, 19 when he bought it when he got his first apartment, had roaches and everything, but he was happy. But I'm sure if he knew the rules and regulations and shit, he probably would have did better as a youngin. He might even have stayed home. Cause I think you should stay home for as long as you can and just stack that paper.
Man, somebody called it the punishment apartments. They said do the right thing so you
Damn,
don't end up here. The CM for the
punishment
building
part.
was rude, two times, rude, and Rainbow Fashions made her boo. Made
Punishing
Rainbow
department.
must have been in the building like the plaza or whatever. They said Rainbow made them bold and bougie, I guess.
Oh,
But here's not a good one. He said, I lived here for 4 years and it was the worst. It was cheap
dang.
when I first moved in, but always had problems. The living room blinds fell, the tub moved, the dishwasher didn't work, mice
What?
problems. The living room patio door never closed all
Hey,
the way,
bro.
causing black mold issues. The bedroom patio screen door door has space in it that if we left the glass door open
Oh my
and
goodness.
screen door closed, bugs still came in.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
something. I'm sorry. That's something you could have went
I'm
to
still buzzing off the
Lowe's.
bathtub moving.
The Lowe's and the
The
Home Depot. You
bathtub
could have
moves.
replaced that screen
The
part.
junk move. What it do? The
And it
junk
wasn't.
move.
And I don't think it was a clawfoot tub.
So the
So how did that? So
bathtub. You know what a
it's supposed
bathtub
to be
is?
attached to the wall,
The
right?
junk did this.
Hold up. Wait. What did it
That's
do?
what the bat.
What
It
did the
did
ball? What
this.
did it
The bathtub did this.
do?
How do you take a shower after that? How do you take a shower after that? Nah, I'm out, man. I
Oh,
just be at somebody's crib, be like, I'm gonna be paying rent over
they
there
said the
until my
bushes
lease is up.
overgrew our walking stones. So that means you know how you got the stones and then it's
Yeah,
with the stuff
dang.
in between. They said the
You got
bushes
called Ghostbusters.
either on the side or
They
the
just hugged
bottom.
the
They
joint.
just
They
basically
just swallowed the
crawling.
joint up.
They just crawling through like the
There is no
labyrinth or something.
stone.
Like
So you
Jumanji
gotta
or
step
something.
on bushes.
They said water bubbles in the kitchen. Oh, I
What?
think that means when you have a leakage and then on the ceiling or
Oh
whatever, you
my
get the bubbles
goodness.
in the paint.
That shit that could just pop off
Oh
and
my.
shit.
And the bathroom.
Ugh.
They had tile and wood boards under the carpet, and the wood boards would come up.
Oh
So
no.
parts of the floor were lifted.
Oh
Bro, I
no.
can't live like
That's
that,
not
bro.
funny. That's not
I
funny.
can't live
I'm
like
sorry.
that.
That is
But the
not
rent there
funny.
is cheaper than Heather Hill.
And that's what
It
they said.
is.
It's
Guys,
cheap,
They ain't say
but
nothing
don't
if,
about
do the
bats.
right
if you
thing
want
so
to,
you
it
don't
ain't say
end
nothing
up
about
here.
bats. Let's get to Maryland, y'all. A 911 caller had